Amendments 6 to 13 were placed on the ballot by Florida's Constitutional Revision Commission, and many of these have multiple laws bundled into one vote. SNN's Samantha Sonner breaks down Amendment 6.
When my father's killer was released, I found out through the National Enquirer. It seemed like a cruel joke.
You've probably seen the star-studded ads for Amendment 6. The first part of this amendment is better known as Marsy's Law and provides rights for crime victims.
They would be able to have more notice in a particular case and have some actual rights as to due process.
Sarasota County Clerk Karen Rushing says the current slow-moving court process is stressful for victims.
It's a very frustrating experience, and it's difficult for practitioners like myself to really offer advice and support that is something that they appreciate because, of course, they want it to be faster.
Rushing says even just providing notice can be a comfort.
I think they deserve it, and it's the only fair way to proceed in a proceeding that they know what is going on in that case.
But that's not where Amendment 6 ends. It also raises the mandatory retirement age for judges from 70 to 75 and makes changes to judicial deference, a precedent known as the Chevron doctrine.
If our legislature or if Congress were to pass a law that remains vague on certain areas of interpretation and an administrative agency interprets that in a way that the court finds reasonable, then they should defer to that.
Passing this amendment gives interpretation power to the state courts.
Demand that they substitute their own judgment for an administrative agency's judgment. In a way, it's almost like forcing the court to, if not legislate, to administrate from the bench.
So remember, when you head to the polls, you're voting on the entire amendment.
You're not just voting for Marsy's Law and victims' rights, but you are voting to block an important Supreme Court precedent.
Reporting in Sarasota, I'm Samantha Sonner, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
And you can find more information on the first 5 amendments at our website, snnTV.com, and we'll continue to profile the rest leading up to Election Day.